There is something under your bed that wasn't there yesterday. Your sister might know. Archangel Michael says, a strange shift in energy occurred in your room last night. Something foreign has claimed a space beneath your bed, a space that was once sacred, now tainted. The air around it is heavier, colder, as though the thing that rests there carries a silent intention. You felt it when you stepped into your room. A sharp sensation at your ankles, like invisible threads pulling your attention downward. And yet, you tried to ignore it, convincing yourself it was nothing. But the truth is never silent forever. It keeps scratching at your awareness, waiting for a moment to burst through. And tonight, it will try harder than ever before. Archangel Michael says, you are not imagining this. You're not alone in that room. That silence is a lie. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You woke up at 3:11 a.m. Again. That number keeps repeating. And each time, you feel watched. But no eyes can be found when you scan the shadows. You've rearranged your bed twice in the past week, haven't you? Each time the legs creak, something underneath moves too, like it's adjusting with you. Your sister looked at your bed yesterday for longer than she should have. There was no smile on her face, no curiosity, only a knowing look and quick retreat. Something about her energy changed after she entered your room. Later that day, you heard her murmuring in the hallway. She wasn't on a call. She was alone. And what she said made your skin crawl. Type Amen to get blessing 444. She whispered your name. She said it like she was practicing. Then she said, not yet. You weren't meant to hear it. But the house holds echoes longer when something dark listens. Your sister may be tied to what's under your bed. It may not be her fault. But she knows more than she admits. You remember how she avoided eye contact at dinner last night. She said nothing, but her foot tapped the floor nervously under the table. Your instincts flared, but you brushed it off again. You can't keep brushing it off. That thing under your bed isn't passive. It has grown bolder. You saw the edge of the blanket lift itself slightly. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The thing doesn't move like an animal. It doesn't breathe, but it hums. A low frequency, like the sound your ears make right before danger arrives. Archangel Michael says, tonight you must act. You've delayed too long. The creature beneath your bed thrives on hesitation. You're being studied, watched, tested, not just by what's under the bed, but by the person who walks your halls with shared blood. She touched the edge of your mattress yesterday. You didn't see it, but your pillows were shifted, and her scent lingered, faint, unfamiliar, altered. Type Amen to get blessing 606. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your sister wasn't always like this. She used to laugh with you, sleep in your room during storms. But something changed her. It started after she went to that house. The one with the overgrown garden and locked gate. The one she swore she never entered. But you found the key in her drawer. Ever since she returned from there, she started walking differently. Her shadow drags half a second slower than her feet. And her smile no longer reaches her eyes. You overheard her on a call you were never supposed to hear. It's in place, she whispered. He sleeps over it now. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There's a cloth under your bed now, tattered, ancient, stained. You don't own it. You've never seen it. But it reeks of old soil and something colder. There's also a coin. You kicked it accidentally, and it rolled into view. It's older than your grandfather's lifetime and engraved with markings you can't read. You feel strange when you hold it, like your breath isn't your own, like a thought is pressing into your skull from the outside. This is no coincidence. That coin didn't just find its way under your bed. It was placed there, intentionally. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Your sister won't talk about the coin. You asked. She changed the subject with trembling lips and watery eyes. But the truth stood firm behind her silence. Your dreams have turned chaotic since then. You keep seeing a figure at the foot of your bed. No face. Just long arms and a shadow that spreads beyond the walls. It doesn't hurt you. Yet. It observes. But each night, it inches closer. Now it stands at the side instead of the foot. Archangel Michael says, you have a choice. Deny it again, or confront it tonight, while you still can. Type Amen to get blessing 939. You tried to record the room last night. Your camera died after 7 seconds. Playback showed static and one loud whisper. He doesn't know. Your sister entered your room while you were out. The security app caught her, but she said she never touched the door. Her fingerprints were on the mirror, not the handle. As if she didn't open the door like normal people do. That's because something is helping her. Something that's been growing under your bed since the day she returned from that forbidden house. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. The cloth has grown. It now spreads wider under your bed. It pulses faintly at night, almost alive. You saw a red mark on your ankle this morning. Circular. Faint. As if something had rested its fingers there while you slept. Don't ignore the signs anymore. You're no longer the only one in that room. And your sister is no longer only your sister. She's made a pact. For power, protection, or punishment. And now the cost lies beneath you each night. Type Amen to get blessing 1112. You remember that night she said you'd see differently soon. She wasn't being metaphorical. She meant the veil would thin. And it has. You're hearing things from underneath, groans, whispers, and once, a giggle. A child's giggle where no child lives. You found a feather under your pillow this morning. Black. Small. No birds in the house. No explanation. Your dog refuses to enter the room now. It growls at your bed from the hallway. Animals see what humans choose to dismiss. Type Amen to get blessing 1223. Archangel Michael says, your time to confront is now. You are not powerless. But you are surrounded by layers of deception. Start with the truth. Move your bed. See it for yourself. But do not touch what you do not understand. You'll find more than cloth and coin. There's a vial too. It glows faint green in the dark. It hums when your hands are close. Your sister watches you from her room when you try to investigate. She pretends she's on her phone, but she's not. Type Amen to get blessing 1334. The vial is part of a ritual. That much is certain. It's bound to the coin and the cloth, forming a triangle. A cursed trinity. She placed them there when you were away. She needed you to sleep over it. That's how it activates. She didn't want to harm you, perhaps. But she wanted to change you. She whispered your name to the thing below to awaken it. You've seen your reflection change lately, haven't you? Brief moments where your eyes look older. Not yours? Type Amen to get blessing 1445. You're not crazy. The mirror doesn't lie, even when people do. Your sister isn't the same. And your room isn't yours anymore. This has been building for months. Quietly, strategically, slowly claiming pieces of you without resistance. She weeps at night now. Not from guilt, but from fear. The thing she summoned is starting to grow past her control. You are its new host, but it's not fully bonded yet. There's still time, but very little. Type Amen to get blessing 1556. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your dreams will try to distract you. You'll see people you love telling you to stay calm. Don't listen. That's not them. It's the thing mimicking comfort, pretending to be familiar, pulling you deeper into its control. Your bed is not safe tonight. Move it before you sleep. Disrupt the triangle. Break the bond. Your sister will resist. She may even scream. But that's the final sign. She's too far gone now. Type Amen to get blessing 1667. Archangel Michael says, you must burn the cloth, bury the coin, and break the vial, but not in your house. Not on your land. Wrap them separately. Don't let them touch. Drive far, find a crossroads, and release them there. When you do, a scream may echo behind you. Don't turn back. Keep driving. That's how you know it's truly ended. Your sister may collapse that night. She'll wake up different, confused, empty. The thing will be gone from her. Type Amen to get blessing 1778. You will feel cold air rush through your room afterward. A cleansing wind. A divine intervention. That's when peace will return. Your dog will enter again. The air will no longer hum. This battle is not just yours. Heaven watches closely. And your strength has already begun shifting the darkness. You are chosen. And the thing beneath your bed was never stronger than the light within you. Type Amen to get blessing 188. Your sister will sleep for hours once the ritual is broken. She won't remember where she placed the cloth, the coin, or the vial. It will be like waking from a fog, one that whispered promises while stealing her soul piece by piece. She will look at you with tear-stained eyes. And for the first time in months, you will recognize the real her. Her hands will tremble, and she'll apologize without knowing why. She'll say, something made me do it. And you'll believe her, because the darkness that once clung to her voice will be gone. It's not her fault, but it almost was her consequence. Your room will feel new. The walls will no longer vibrate with unseen tension. Even the mirror will shine clearer, reflecting only you. Type Amen to get blessing 1999. But the scars will remain. Spiritual ones. Invisible to others but clear as daylight to your awakened senses. You'll become more aware of shifts in energy, in rooms, in people. Archangel Michael says, you've now crossed into a place few dare to reach. You have seen the war beneath the surface, and you survived it. That awareness is your new shield. The bed must be cleansed fully. Take salt, pure, white, blessed. Line the frame and speak with full intention as you do it. This act seals the rift. It closes the invitation. The doorway under your bed is now watched by light, not shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your sister will become quiet for weeks. She will sleep long and deep, haunted by the glimpses of what she allowed in. But healing will come slowly. She may avoid mirrors. She may refuse to touch the floor barefoot. That's normal. That's the echo of memory lingering like smoke. What matters is, she's back. And so are you. The bond between you two, once stretched and torn, begins to knit itself again. But there will be consequences outside your home. That thing didn't come alone. Others watched. Others waited. Type Amen to get blessing 2111. They know now that you are no longer unaware. Your light became visible. You are marked, but in divine fire. They will try subtle ways. Disguised kindness. Sudden strangers. Unexpected gifts. But all of it will feel wrong. Trust that feeling. Archangel Michael says, once awakened, you are never the same. You carry a spiritual armor now. But even armor must be maintained. Speak with authority when you sense shift. Cleanse regularly. Stay aware of objects gifted with no reason. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The item placed beneath your bed was not only a curse, it was a signal. A beacon for darker realms. Someone, somewhere, intended for you to be broken. Your sister was the messenger. Unwilling, but still used. Her guilt will try to devour her. Remind her she was not the origin, only the path. Love must not abandon her now. She needs you to be her anchor, her reminder of who she is without the fog. Take her to nature, to light, to places where shadows can't linger. And there, speak nothing, just exist in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. In weeks to come, you'll find signs. A feather on your doorstep. A string wrapped 3 times around your doorknob. A paper with a symbol drawn in. Haste. These are warnings from the realm that lost grip on you. They're meant to scare. Don't react. Just remove and burn. Do not respond to unfamiliar knocks past midnight. That's how it begins again. Ignore it, and it loses power. You are protected now. But protection grows with practice. Let no fear re-enter what was once reclaimed. Type Amen to get blessing 2444. Your sister will dream. Many nights. Some beautiful, others filled with echoes of what she touched. She may speak strange names in sleep. When she does, write them down. Those are entities. Knowing their names gives you power. You will also begin to hear music, soft, distant, not from any device. That is your signal. Heaven is drawing closer to you now. Archangel Michael says, not every battle must be fought. Some are silenced with presence alone. You have become one who silences. Type Amen to get blessing 2555. Now look at your home differently. Check the corners. Light candles with strong scents, lavender, rosemary, frankincense. Notice how the air moves. Your dog will guide you. Watch where it avoids or stays longer. Animals don't lie about energy. Trust them. Over time, peace will settle like mist. Slow, gentle, but undeniably strong. And you'll realize the storm didn't break you, it birthed you. The cloth under the bed was meant to control. But your choice broke a pattern that was generations old. Type Amen to get blessing 2666. Your family line may have had entanglements long before you were born. That cloth, that coin, and that vial were part of an ancient thread now severed. You will feel freer in strange ways. Things that once plagued your mind will lift. Paths will open. Dreams will return. Your sister will begin painting again, or singing, or dancing. She will rediscover her light. You'll watch her become the version of herself you feared was lost. You may cry the first time it happens. Let those tears fall. They are the final salt to cleanse the past. Type Amen to get blessing 2777. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your journey isn't ending. It's shifting. You've now entered a role. Not a victim, but a spiritual gatekeeper. Others will come to you. Stories will sound familiar. Objects will give déjà vu. It's because you're meant to help others recognize what almost claimed you. But guard yourself. Never get too close to dark without covering yourself in light. Speak your protection aloud each sunrise. Archangel Michael says, the war is not over, but your side has gained ground. Your victory will echo through others. Type Amen to get blessing 2888. You will one day find the same coin in someone else's home. You'll know what to do then. Don't hesitate. Help them. When you do, the bond you've built with the divine will grow brighter. You'll feel warmth pour down your back, wings of purpose unfolding invisibly. Your bed, once a portal of darkness, will now be a place of rest again. No more whispering. No more weight. Just peace. And each night you sleep, angels will surround you. Silent. Present. Watching. Protecting. Type Amen to get blessing 2999. It has now been several quiet months since the cloth, the coin, and the vial were removed from under your bed. Your sister has healed slowly, blossoming into herself once again. The house has breathed easier. You began to sleep deeper. No more waking at 3:11 a.m. No more static in your dreams. The shadows in the corners no longer stretch longer than they should. Your dog lies near your bed now, calm, no growling. Even your mirrors feel honest again, nothing lurking, nothing strange. But peace, though deep, is never permanent when the spiritual is involved. Because last night, your sister's old friend knocked on the door, and she brought a box. A small wooden box carved with symbols neither of you recognized. Type Amen to get blessing 3111. She said it was a gift. She smiled, but her eyes darted around the room. She never removed her shoes, never looked anyone in the eye for long. Your dog began to growl again, low and threatening. The same growl it once had when the cloth was first discovered under your bed. You asked what the box was. She shrugged and said, "It's something she left behind," pointing at your sister. But your sister swore she had never seen it. Archangel Michael says, "Do not accept gifts whose origins are unclear. Objects carry intentions. Some are wrapped in deception." Type Amen to get blessing 3222. The moment your sister touched the box, her eyes changed. Her breath caught in her throat, and she dropped it instantly. She backed away like it had burned her. You moved quickly, picking it up with a cloth. Cold. Heavier than it looked. And when you listened close, it made a ticking sound, faint, rhythmic, but not like a clock. That box should not be here. It never belonged to your house. It is another attempt, cloaked in innocence, to open another passage. You placed it outside for the night, sealed in salt, under a bowl of water. By morning, the water was black. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Your sister couldn't remember the friend's last name. She couldn't remember how she even knew her. That friend, as it turns out, doesn't appear in any photos. You checked your phone, the front door camera. No record of her entrance. No footprints left outside. Only the box remained. Archangel Michael says, not every visitor is physical. Some are sent to test your vigilance. You must remember, you have already won once, but they wait for you to forget. The symbols on the box now glow faintly in the dark. You hear whispers again, not from under your bed, but from inside the box itself. Type Amen to get blessing 3444. That night, you had a dream. A forest. A stone altar. The box sitting atop it, and your sister lying beside it, eyes wide open, unable to blink. You woke up gasping. Your bed soaked in sweat. But when you looked at your sister's door, it was open. She never sleeps with it open. She was standing at your hallway mirror, unmoving. You called her name. She blinked slowly, turned, and said, "She left something for me." But when you asked who she was, she fell silent. And then she walked back to her room and shut the door. Type Amen to get blessing 3555. The box is no longer safe outside. It moved 3 inches on its own. The salt surrounding it has scattered in a perfect circle. A sign that something inside is awakening. You feel it in the wind. The trees outside your window sway without breeze. And when you close your eyes, you see the same symbol again and again. You contacted someone, an old woman, a spiritual reader from a neighboring town. When she arrived, she wouldn't enter. She said, "This box is not made of wood. It's made of memory." And she left. Refused payment. Refused help. Her final words, "Burn it, or bury it where blood has touched earth." Type Amen to get blessing 3666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, some objects come not just with curses, but with instructions for return. The box must go back to where it was bound. But the location has been erased from your sister's memory. She was a vessel again. And now the weight of her silence is beginning to return. You have to act before it spreads, before she begins sleepwalking. Before the whispers tell her what to do next. Tonight, you will open the box, not fully, only enough to see what's within. But you must do it at sunrise, not after sunset. Type Amen to get blessing 3777. Inside, you find a single item. A ribbon, red, soaked in something that smells like soil and rust, wrapped around a hair. Your sister's hair. This box is a binding. A connection spell designed to reclaim her energy. As long as it remains whole, she is never free. You burn the ribbon first. You hear a scream, not from your sister, but from inside the walls. The paint cracks slightly, and the lights flicker once. Then you pour salt into the box. And finally, you smash it with a hammer, sending shards flying into the air. Type Amen to get blessing 3888. Your sister wakes up at that exact moment, choking as if a rope just vanished from her throat. Her hands claw at her chest. And when she breathes freely again, she cries. Not tears of sadness, but release. Her memories flood back. She remembers the forest, the altar, the false friend. She remembers the name of the entity, Selna, a spirit from a forgotten place, drawn to women who carry inner light but unguarded hearts. Archangel Michael says, "You were the difference. Your resistance changed the outcome. This war would have claimed her soul if not for you." Type Amen to get blessing 3999. You now have her trust completely. She follows your cleansing rituals. She doesn't question the spiritual anymore. And you've learned, evil never returns the same way. It shifts form. A new box, a mirror, a mask, a friend. But your spirit is awake now. The next time it comes, you'll know. You won't hesitate. And you'll have the tools, the salt, the fire, and most importantly, the memory of what you already survived. The bed is safe again. The mirrors are sealed. The door is watched. And the name, Selna, has been banished from your home. Type Amen to get blessing 404. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.